So, Marco, tell me one thing that you would like to change.
I would like to change some things only if Eliza would help.
Hmm. Okay. Are you thinking about making some changes with Eliza?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. How would having Eliza involved in this process make change happen?
Well, when she gets emotional, she starts accusing me of things like cheating on her. If she would learn to control her emotions before we got into an argument or disagreement, I think we would be happier as a couple.
Okay. So let's try something. On a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being the worst, where would you rate Eliza's emotions on a typical day?
I think I would rate her emotions on a regular day at about a three. But when she gets upset or starts thinking bad thoughts about me, she has a hard time controlling her emotions. And those times, I would give her a 10. She she is her emotions are bad. It's bad. It's really it's uncontrollable.
Hmm. Okay. So, how can the number 10 be improved?
I'm not sure because they're her emotions. I do know the best thing I can do when she gets upset is to try to stay calm.
Okay. So, then, Marco, if you could find a solution, what would be the first thing that you might do?
Well, I have never thought about trying to find a solution to the problem. I know the first thing that comes to mind is that I just want to talk to her without fighting. I guess the solution could be when she gets emotional to try to talk to her in a calm manner instead of yelling back at her. That might work.
Okay. Have you ever overcome a similar difficulty in the past?
Yeah, well, I remember I was dating this girl in high school, and she had similar traits to Eliza. She's beautiful, but she was always she'd always become emotional, and it was pretty hard to deal with. She didn't think I was cheating on her, but you could tell by the look in her eyes that she was thinking about it, like sometimes.
Okay. And how were you able to manage this situation in the past?
Honestly, I would just walk away until she was ready to talk again. When she wasn't mad anymore. I just had to wait till she was calmed down in order to talk to her at all.
Okay. Okay. How would your best friend deal with this problem if it was his or her problem?
My best friend sometimes can have a bad attitude, so he'd probably break up with whoever he was dating. So I don't think that's an option. He's probably not the best model.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't sound like it would be a good option. Okay, so Marco, here's what I would like for you to do. Remember a time in the past um, when this problem didn't exist, or it didn't actually even bother you. Okay, what did you do to make this different?
Well, we didn't have this problem when we first started dating. If we did get into an argument when we first started seeing each other, we would agree to sit down and talk through the problem regardless of where we were. We would be walking down the street, then we'd sit on the curb in front of whatever place we were walking towards, and we would just sit and talk. Um, I think I would just like her to come, and I would like her to talk in a calm manner. But now, when she gets angry with me, I just angry right back. I just throw her back. It's like, and I don't really know what changed between now and then.
Okay, so something that I heard in the beginning of that of your response was that you remain calm. How were you able to find the strength to remain calm?
I just knew that by continuing to argue, we would never get anything resolved. What I usually did in the past when a situation like this happened was that I would just take a deep breath, and this helped me collect my thoughts so my emotions couldn't control me. Um, I think I need to get back to taking deep breaths when her emotions are out of control to me. This would help me collect my thoughts, and I think we would disagree the amount of arguments that we have.
Okay. So then, Marco, during this coming week, if Eliza and yourself get into an argument, I would like for you to say to yourself, "I will remain calm." um, like I said to yourself before the argument happens, at least 5 times this week.
I think that'd be worth giving a try. I could do that.
That is great to hear. How would life be different without this problem?
Hmm. I think it'd be peaceful, less stress, and loving.
That is awesome that there would be less stress. That's amazing. Let's start with this. Tell me a time when you had less stress in your life.
Well, we usually have less stress when we spend together. We spend like the day or time together as a family. We almost always go to church on Sundays, and this makes us feel united. We also like the interactions with other people at church. Sometimes we have a potluck or dinner at church, which gives us the opportunity for fellowship.
That's great. That is really, really great. From everything that you just said, what is the goal that you would like to achieve?
Well, I mentioned, the goal is to have less arguments. On an average week, I would say we argue 5 days out of 7. I would like to only argue 3 days out of 7. So
Okay, Marco, that is a really great goal. One that you have the courage to achieve.
yes, I'm excited to use what I learned here today and use it throughout the week.
I would like to check in with you again to see where your current mood is. Um, Based on your current mood, pick an animal to best represent you. What does this animal represent?
Huh. I have never done this before.
It's okay to take your time with this.
I think if I had to pick an animal, I would pick an animal that relaxes in the water. To me, feeling peace means to relax like a person, kicking back in a hammock, my feet up, sun on my face. So I think I would identify with a duck floating on the water, chilling.
Okay, a duck floating down the water. That is great that you were able to identify with the animal that you selected.
Yeah, that was different, but I like the idea. It was a fun thought.
Please complete your answer with "I feel powerful when."
Eliza and I are having a good time, enjoying each other's company. I feel powerful when there's peace around us, with little to no stress. I feel powerful when we're in each other's arms, caring for each other.
Okay, so let's keep this feeling the next time you see uh, Eliza.
Okay.